Guys, I found out this power bank. So this is a Bitech one I bought from a clothing store for not that much of money. Now, when I have like a load like this plugged in, there's no way to see right here that it's charging. But I found out a way how to do it. So if I take this cover out, so yeah, you see, it was like it just fell off when it dropped, and there was actually LEDs in there when I saw it. Very cheap protection board, and then I looked here, and I saw the light guide. So I actually chopped off this piece here, so that when the light shines, it shines through the USB port. If I had a drill, I would have drilled through this so that the light will actually shine through. But to be honest, this is a really bad design. Why did they have to use a black cover like this? If the light wasn't going to go through. Normally, if you get these power banks, whatever color it's supposed to always come with a blue cover with that waveguide, so the light can actually shine through properly. This one here is just ridiculous. Can you design it more? So if I go ahead and plug it in here now, and then unplug it, you can see why it's actually shining through. So I kind of fixed the design fault here by chopping out that piece there, and you can actually see the actual light in it, and it turned off because I didn't detect the load. This is one of the cheap type power banks you can get. Like you can even get a shell version of this on eBay and Amazon, very cheap. And then you can actually use an very old laptop battery that's still good, and put it in here. So yeah, really bad design fault. I think it's see what this usually power bank. Really bad design fault. So yeah, if you get a power bank that has this black cover, like a shell, for example, if it comes apart, which normally it's supposed to, do a bit of modification to make the light shine through, because this is literally just bad design. I don't know what Bitech were even thinking, but I know the shell you can actually get on Amazon and eBay very cheaply. Very cheap. This is one of the, and this protection board is one of the cheapest protection boards you can buy. You can get with these shells. Now, so you can see the bags actually well soldered onto these two pads here. On a shell one, they will have like one pin soldered to this, particularly negative, and here will be like the positive. Actually, negative, and this is negative. Actually, this is positive. The negative would have been like down here, as you can see. The positive would have been at the top. So you can actually see that they even had a placement for the contact on here. So yeah. So if you actually have these spare cells here, be careful with them, because they can actually explode. So be careful. Be careful with these type of batteries. So be careful with them. And one thing to note is if you have the spare battery and you want to make it into good use, then you can get these power bank shells on even Amazon. If you have two shells, you can get actually a 2-cell version of this. Put the batteries in. Now you got to make sure on a 2-cell one to make sure both of them are at the same charge because if they're not the same charge, then when the power bank charges, it's going to charge imbalance. So, and these can explode as well. So you got to be So you gotta make sure both of them are either fully charged or fully discharged. If they're fully discharged, then it's fine. Fine, if fully discharged, fully charged, it's fine. So this is, but if you get this type of case, this 171, you don't have to worry about that. So, but if you want to sell ones, you don't have to worry about that because it can be any charge and you can just plug it in. So, but unfortunately, on these small power banks and most of these power banks that either have one cell or two cells, only give you 1 amp of current for the USB port. Input USB port makes more sense, but output, it only does 1 amp max, so it's not that great. And if you're wondering about my iPad, why not have it charging with the fridge? And watch this. I don't hear it now, but for some reason this actually affected my radio for some reason. I have no clue why. I have no clue why I did that. Yeah, I don't know why. I have no clue why it happened. But just to let you know, if you get one of these cheap power banks, they will come with a keychain, by the way, with this type of one here. I removed the keyring because I used it for something. But if you ever get a shell version of this, just put a cell in. If you get a multi-cell one, make sure all of the cells you're gonna put in are fully charged or fully discharged. It cannot be different states of charge. It cannot be that. But if you get one of these power banks that doesn't have a shell but has a black cover, I suggest you take out the cover, modify the light guide there so that it can shine through the port. So because when I first got this power bank here, when I plugged it in to charge my phone, I did not see a light on anywhere, and when I plugged in the charger, I did not see a light anywhere at all. Like, the really design is really bad. Like, the really design is really bad because this is supposed to be a white cover, not a black cover. Like why do you think a black cover would make the light shine through? It doesn't make the light shine through. So just you know, to be wary of getting power banks with this black cover. Get one with a white cover. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video.